All right, let's begin. Bienvenidos. Les presento a Ben Jacobs, director de Infobase, uno de nuestros editores. Como saben, pueden utilizar el servicio de interpretación y traducción simultánea. Y ahorita le cedo el salón a Ben Jacobs. Ben Jacobs, welcome. Thank you for joining us. The ground is yours. The floor is yours.
Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon. Buenos dias. It's a pleasure to be with you all today. Although I wish I was with you all physically instead of virtually from my living room, where I've been for far too many days, as we all know. It's a pleasure to be working with ITMS. Infobase through Credo has enjoyed a long relationship with ITMS, and as Infobase has grown, so has our relationship. I'm going to walk you through some of Infobase's solutions for universities, for public libraries, for government libraries, and for schools. This is just a sample of what we offer. Please, I'm happy to answer any questions. You can put your questions in the Infobase chat, and I'm around to answer them, as is Glenn and Gabriel and the rest of the amazing ITMS team. I will share my screen. Great. You can see the screen, correct?
Yes, perfect.
Awesome. So Infobase has a long history. We started publishing in 1940 as Facts on File. At that point, we were delivering weekly news updates to libraries around the world, mostly relating to World War II. And that was initially, those were initially mailed inserts that went into a 3-ring binder. In the 1950s, we started doing encyclopedias and dictionaries. Our print publishing program expanded throughout the years. We continued with the Facts on File World News Digest. And we started doing online publishing in 2000. In 2012, we shifted to strictly online distribution of our databases. Jumping backwards a few years from there, we started doing video in 2007 with our acquisition of Films Media Group. We acquired Credo in 2018, Vault in 2012. We're constantly evolving. Our publishing is divided up into 2 sort of platforms. We have the Infobase Media Cloud, which is where our content lives. Resources like Films on Demand, Vault, Credo, Bloom's, Ferguson's, World Almanac for Kids, the Facts on File databases, and Bloom's. And then now a new addition to it in July of 2020 is the Infobase Learning Cloud, where we offer professional development and training solutions. This is an area we're growing heavily with. We have our learning core, we have technology essentials, we have coding, digital literacy, and we will be expanding into other areas from there as well. Across all of our platforms, the Media Cloud and the Learning Cloud, the common thread between both of these is our thoughtfully curated content. I should add in that it's thoughtfully and expertly curated content. Our streaming video on the Media Cloud, reference content, ebooks and databases. On the Learning Cloud, we have our full courses, the customizable modules, the formative and summative assessments, and the learning pathways. Talking about our streaming video for a moment, which is probably the largest platform, and I'll go into these in detail in a little bit more further. For the academic side, we have films on demand, as well as our films on demand premium collections like nursing, allied health, veterinary, physical therapy. And then in the public library, we have Access Video on Demand, and then the Access Video on Demand Just for Kids collection, which is a children's collection. And then for schools, we have Learn 360 and Classroom Video on Demand, which is a higher level academic collection. So for films on demand, the main collection of films on demand includes over 29,000 titles across all academic and vocational subject areas. We have content from major producers such as BBC, CNN, Bloomberg, A&E, The Guardian, and many independent producers. All of the titles on Films on Demand include full MLA, APA, Chicago, and Harvard citations. These integrate with all learning management systems via LTI technology. So that means it plugs right into your D2L, your Canvas, your Blackboard, your Moodle, whatever system your institution is using. We have a mobile app for iOS and Android. And as of last spring, we created the ability for faculty to create quizzes within the video playlists. They can also share titles, segments, and record video introductions. We add new content to Films on Demand on a weekly basis. All content on Films on Demand includes on-campus and remote access. Significantly, this is not a patron-driven access or any kind of model that is going to create a budget surprise for an institution. This is, an annual subscription that the account will be billed exactly what they've been what they're charging. We include MARC records for all titles. The platform is customizable. It's easy to customize it, add new sliders, suppress unwanted content, all via our self-service admin portal. We also include Counter 5.0 usage stats, and with integrated Sushi export tools, so an institution you can download your own usage stats whenever you want. Access Video on Demand, as I mentioned, is the public library flavor for Films on Demand. It includes all of the content on Films on Demand. It's organized in a way that's a little more, it's a little friendlier for a public library patron. Instead of going into the subdisciplines of history or science, you would see just history or science. It's a very simple organization. It's designed to go right into the public library, their online public access catalog, their OPAC. Everything includes public performance rights. And I should mention, of course, as well, that Films on Demand also includes public performance rights. And currently this Access Video on Demand collection includes over 24,000 titles. The Just for Kids Access Video on Demand collection is similar to Access Video on Demand, but it's juvenile content. It's again organized into very friendly categories. Things like all about nature, homework help, animals, fairy tales, fantasy, and legends. Again, everything includes public performance rights. This is very popular for institutions that are looking to support kids looking to learn English language at an early age. It's great content. Everything across all of our video platforms includes public performance rights. And again, we have over 3,000 titles in this collection. Now, while I'm moving over to our professional development and training solution, we have the new Infobase Learning Cloud. This was formerly known as Atomic Learning, and then it became Who Knew It. It joined Infobase in July of 2020. Sort of a hallmark of the resource is this learning pathway that offers learn it, the process-based pathway that is learn it, do it, share it, and prove it. First, users learn to use the content, or learn content via watching a video. Then they can do it via practice. They can share it by uploading it to the learning community, and then prove it by taking an assessment where they will get either a badge or like a Credly certification, or download a certificate. All of our resources include the learn it and the prove it. The do it and the share it are on the resources for which it kind of makes sense, and you'll see what I mean by that in a moment. So on the platform, we have over 1,700 modules, over 50 topics, 100,000 videos and assessments. All of the resources include micro-credentialing. So again, that's the badges like the Credly or the certificates, and an administrator, the institution, can track user progress and compliance. All of the resources in the platform are LTI, that stands for Learning Technology Interoperability. So it works with your learning management system, and SCORM compliant, and it offers seamless integration with all major learning management systems, and you can white label the platform. Just to give you a little bit of background on who this is for an academic institution, for students, it offers information literacy instruction, critical thinking and skill building, career readiness training, social and emotional learning. For your faculty, you can offer things like Blackboard, Moodle, or Canvas training, assessment tools to track student progress, the ability to upload modules and assessments, instructional strategies for online learning. For your staff, they can improve their software and technology skills, learn things like Microsoft Office, Google Suite, WordPress, and Adobe, as well as gain critical career skills and improve things like goal setting, time management. Again, in broad categories, it offers technology training, soft skills. That's how to manage conflict, how to work more efficiently, career skills, information literacy, time management, and communication. This is how the Learning Cloud looks on the Learning Cloud platform. So here you can see, areas like how do I build an effective leadership team? How do I deal with resistance to change, and effective learning? We offer built-in translation in all of these, as well as Spanish and Portuguese closed captioning. This is how it looks on the. This is how it looks embedded into Canvas. This is how a module looks. You can see the transcript right here, as well as the ability to change the transcript. And this is the pathway right here. These are the elements: getting started, choosing a topic, thesis statement, mind mapping, etc. This is the do it component. This is the share it. And this is the prove it. And then here's where you would get your badging. So here's where you would either show your certificate, your pathway transcript, or your badge. And this is the administrative area where you can administer the users, assign content, assign assessments, build your own training, and review how students are performing on those assessments. Moving on to Credo Academic. Credo Academic is it's a research starting point. One of my colleagues refers to it as the pre-search database. So it includes the best and citable reference content and technology that includes inclusion of your content into Credo as well. Just to jump back quickly, I did just notice that there was an earlier question, which I'm going to ask Glenn if he can respond to that for me, please.
Yeah, yes, Dorothy's making a comment about how beautiful the products are for kids and girls and boys. And yeah, that said,
there was one asking if the subtitles were available in Spanish and other languages, I think.
Well, I mean,
Nancy Baez is asking whether subtitles include Spanish or any other language.
In Films on Demand, the subtitles offer the subtitles in Spanish, but all titles include a transcript that will show underneath the video that is available in Spanish, Portuguese, French, whatever language you need it. We use Google Translate for that portion. So all of the titles include that. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben.
So getting back to Credo Academic. So Credo Academic includes the best in reference titles from all of these publishers and many more. Publishers like Oxford, Britannica, Cambridge, Princeton, McGraw-Hill, A&C Black, Wiley, Elsevier, so many others. Their full text reference works with all of their illustrations, citations, etc. It's over 100 publishers, 47 subject areas. So all of that content is brought together into the Credo database. So instead of being like a database where one person is writing all of the reference entries, we're sourcing the best reference content from all of those reference publishers to make a complete database together. Some features of the platform include our content mapping, our image filter, the customizable bookshelf, federated searching and resource linking, sharing, linking, and embed tools. Credo is known for its concept map. My colleague Lisa refers to this as the steering wheel for your research. It's like the steering wheel of a car. You can select an area of the concept map and then drive the research into that direction. So for example, here, the central one, somebody searched the topic Buddhism, it's showing all of the areas relating to Buddhism around it. If you were to click on one of these other entries, the whole page would change around with that and then show you all of the content, for example, related to the Bada Vista, if you had clicked on Bada Vista or Sangha or Bodhi. Credo also includes a complete image search. So there's over 400,000 images. They can be used for your research as well, embedded into PowerPoints and so forth. And the bookshelf is customizable, so you can select what titles you want to search for, as well as all of the titles included within Credo also include full MARC records, so you can link to those directly from your library catalog. One of the amazing things about Credo is that our Credo support team will help you link to your library's other resources. So if you subscribe to Films on Demand or JSTOR or Britannica, if you've enabled that advanced search, then if you search in Credo for, let's say, Julius Caesar, it will open a page and show the entry in Julius Caesar as well. It's a little bit like a federated search or a discovery. I like to say that it's a bit more of a contextual discovery, in that it's giving you first the context on the Credo page, and then it's taking you to the subsequent database. Excuse me. This is where you would, so if you did this search, this is what the Credo search page looks like. And below here, you would see display results here from your library's other database. That's where you would see your Films on Demand or your JSTOR or your EBSCO search results. Credo includes complete translation, saving, sharing, and downloading tools. For citations, we include APA, Harvard, Chicago, MLA. You can email, you can print to PDF, you can export to Google Drive. You can also export to RefWorks, Noodle Tools, EasyBib, or Zotero. And every page in Credo includes a permalink and an embed code. I should just to mention also that Films on Demand also does include permalinks and embed codes, so you can easily embed the content into any LMS or LibGuide. Moving further through our resources, we have Vault Campus. Vault Campus is the premier career resource for business management, finance, law, and consulting. So just to show you, Vault connects your campus with careers. It's designed for those students that are looking for careers in management, business, finance, even law. And it serves the students that are from, the two main groups of students that arrive into campus. Those students that know what they want to do, and those that know what they want to do in university, but don't know how to translate their current interests into a future career. Vault helps those groups get to these areas. Vault is used by many of the top institutions around the world. We have Nova in Portugal, Cambridge in the UK, Audencia in Spain, MIT, Oxford in the UK, HEC in Paris, University de Navarra, London, Stanford, Wharton in Seattle, Columbia, Yale, basically everybody, Harvard. It's for, those top tier of students that are looking to get jobs with multinationals or want to know what their options are. Vault is an essential resource for them. All of Vault's content is proprietary and it's verified. When I say it's proprietary, it means that Vault is generating content from our own in-house team of experts. Vault's experts survey major employers around the world and say, we'd like to include you in our survey. We will give you the surveys. You distribute these to your employees. They return it to us anonymously. And in return, you get the ability to be included and brag about being included in the Vault rankings. Vault's company profiles are include things like job satisfaction, compensation questions, how those employers deal with diversity, employee wellness, advancement, all of these things. And when I say it's verified, as opposed to websites like Glassdoor, because we are giving these to the employers who distribute them to their employees, we know that the only people who can take these surveys are people who actually really do work at these companies. This is the reason for Vault's preeminence as a trusted source of insider information. Let's give you a quick look at Vault. Again, we have the rankings, reviews, advice, our career question and answer videos, and internship information. And just to say, Vault is really designed to help level the playing field. It's to give everybody the same inside information that the top universities have. As I mentioned, it's used around the world. And Vault is designed to really aid in student success. Vault's blogs cover information like interviewing, understanding the case study interview process, or understanding behavioral interviews. It's really designed to give those students the background to really thrive in that in this sphere. In January of 2021, Infobase acquired Firsthand, which is a mentorship and alumni platform, and Vault will be moving on to this platform. This is designed so that Vault provides the research information and Firsthand can drive engagement. Firsthand is a way that an institution can connect students with their alumni and with mentors. So that, for example, a university that has a strong track record of placing students in finance can invite their alumni who work in finance to serve as mentors they can connect with their undergraduates using the firsthand platform as well, and using rules that the Career Center of the university has set up. Those students and alumni can connect with each other and help the next group of students get job placements, find out information about working in the fields that they're related to. Finance is one example. It could be agriculture, it could be technology, it could be really any field. It's just designed to drive those connections in a way that students and alumni can really engage with. That's a brief overview of Infobase. I thank you all very much for your time. Are there any questions? I'm happy to dive deeper into some of the resources as well. Any questions?
¿Alguien tiene una pregunta o comentario?
I welcome you to come to the Infobase booth. I will be available to answer questions. I can walk you through some of the resources, or alternatively, I can work with your ITMS representative to do a demonstration via Zoom at your convenience of any of our resources.
Thank you very much, Ben. We appreciate how in-depth you went into each of the different product categories. Let's wait a minute or so if we have any other questions, and if not, we'll wait for them in the virtual stand. Si no tienen preguntas en este momento, los invitamos, como lo mencionó Glenn, al stand virtual de Infobase, en caso que tengan una pregunta, y la pueden realizar directamente a Ben o a Glenn mismo. Okay, we don't have any more questions. Ben, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your presentation. It's going to be, it's recorded, and it's going to be made live to everybody again as a recording. And thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Gracias. See you.
Gracias.
See you at the booth.
Ben.
Bye-bye.
Gracias a todos.